Hello friends, good morning. Today we will learn the science of your class 8. We will learn today the physics. What is physics? In general, the definition of physics is the study of nature and its laws. In simple, physics is the study of nature and its laws. As the definition is written on the board, physics is the study of nature and its laws. In simple, yeah? If anyone asks you what is physics, you will tell him that physics is the study of nature and its laws. The relation is force and pressure. We have especially to discuss in this lesson about what is force and what is pressure. Now, what is effect of force, how we type of force, and so on. First of all, we will see the definition of force. What is force? And we see in our surroundings, in our daily life, when any object we want to move, or any running object we want to stop, or the direction of any object we will want to change, or if we want to change the shape of any object, then we have to do something on that. Either we pull them, or we push them, or we hammer them. Then in general, we can say that the force is pull or push, which tends to affect the position of an object. The object may be in rest or in motion. Now we see the definition of force. What is force? अब हम क्या देखेंगे? फोर्स की definition क्या है? S we write a push or a pull. You know that when you go in an office, then on the door you will find two words: pull or push. Pull means when the direction of force is towards the source, then it is termed as pull. For example, if any book is on the table and you try to take it near to us, then we drag him towards itself, means we pulled him. And if you want to send it away from us, then we apply the force towards outwards, means the direction of force is away to the source. In that condition, this is known as push. In simple, in pull, generally the objects come closer to the source, who is applying the force, and push, the objects goes away to the source. Clear? To see the definition of force: a push or a pull. The difference between push and pull here: in push, objects moves away to the source, and in pull, objects come closer to the source. In general, clear? A push or a pull that tends to affect, means to make a change in the position of the object. An object in some way. Some means by pushing, by pulling, or by hitting. In some means here by pulling, pushing, or hitting. It's called a force. Okay? There is an object and we apply a force. The point on which force is applied, that is called point of application of force. Force is a vector quantity. What vector quantity? Vector quantity is that to represent which we have to use the numerical value and direction both. That is called vector quantity. Or we can say that the physical quantity which have both magnitude and direction. Force is a vector quantity. The direction of force is that in which the force is applied. In this condition, the object and we apply a force. In this side is if we present the directions means east, west, north, south. In this situation, the direction of force will be east, and that is push because if we apply the force in that direction, the object moves to this position means away to the source. If we apply the force is towards the object, then it will come closer to the object. That is, here there is two terms. The point of the point of application of force means the point on object at which force is applied. Here, the direction of force will be the direction in which the force is applied. Clear? Now, in practical life, we apply the force to open the bottle. We apply the force to drive the bicycle. We apply the force to lift an heavy box. In different works, we apply the force, and that force will be of different types. Now, we will discuss about the effect of force. Which effect can make a force? The first one is a force can make a moving object stop. For example, when you play cricket, batsman hits the ball, and a fielder, when batsman hits the ball, the direction and the motion means speed, or we can say velocity of the ball changes, and fielder when catches it, the moving ball, the running ball comes into rest. Means the force can a moving ball to stop. Clear? The force can make a moving object stop. Clear? Second point, force can change the direction of a still or moving object. For example, if there is a mirror and opening of the gate is towards north, for example, there is a mirror. The direction of opening of it is towards by applying force. By applying force. If we can reverse the direction of opening of the gate in this direction, this is the example of force that make the change in the direction of object when the object is still or in rest. When you are driving your motorcycle, you have to apply the force on handles of your motorcycle to change your direction when you are going on the road. Means that if force can change the direction of the object will be move on or rest. Third, force can change the speed of moving object. Force can change the speed of moving object. Means the force can bring an object in motion which is earlier in rest. For example, where there is stone lying on the ground, this is in the rest position. When we hit by our legs, then it comes to motion. Hence, a force can make a change in the speed of the object. In rest position, the speed of this is 0. When we apply a force on this bar on this stone, its speed changes and becomes 2v. In second condition, force can decrease the speed also. If there is running object, we apply in the opposite direction of motion of the object, then the velocity or speed of the object will decrease. For example, when we apply the brake on bicycle, then speed of the cycle goes to decrease. And if we apply sufficient force, then it will come to rest. In this way, by the examples, we see that force can change the speed of an object. Third, last one, the force can change the shape of an object. The force can change the shape of an object. For example, we see that there is a iron ball which is spherical in shape. When we hammer it with a force, then it will becomes in circular shape or disc shape. When you see that your moms make bread for you, first of all, she take the spherical piece of kneading flour. After applying force, he made the circular cakes. Kneading flour. When we apply the force, then this becomes the circular. After that, the shape changes. When there is stone, which is rectangular shape, when we hammer it settles per pieces, which can be triangular shapes. In this way, see that the force can change the shape. For example, we take iron rod, which is linear. Applying the force, we can change it in rectangular shape, or we can change it in circular shape, or we can change it in triangular shape. In this way, it verifies that the force can change the shape of an object. In short, what is force? Force is push or pull, which tends to affect an object in some way. That will be pushing, pulling, hitting, and other ways. The effect of force, the first is force can make a moving object stop. Means if there is an object which is running, by applying force we can make it in rest. In second, the force can change the direction of still unknown objects. When you are running, if any person hits you alongside, then the direction of your motion changes. Clear? Next, force can change the speed of moving object. When you apply the brakes, your bicycle will slow down, and force can change the shape of an object. When you threw a stone on a glass that shattered into pieces, the pieces will be in different shapes. In this way, we see that the effects of force. In next video, we will discuss about the types of the force.